Hello, good afternoon. Hi, my name is Ching Juhl. Today I am going to talk about what is a DCP. DCP is a abbreviation of Digital Cinema Package. It is used in when, say, you are a filmmaker, when your film is accepted by film festival, and the film festival eventually shows your film in a theater, and then theater require DCP. It is a combination of your film in a special format, and then sometimes with the audio, sometimes other a whole package of information all in one thing, and then it will be able to hook on to a system in the theater where they can play this digital format. So a lot of time when you need to make a professional DCP, it costs anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. So it's a huge cost for filmmakers. Now, a lot of us started to make our own DCP. So I studied a bunch of DCP videos on YouTube, and also I bought a software. It's called DCP O-matic. It is a free software, but you need to support. It will be better for you to support the content creator. So I did support that and paid 20. I paid €20 to this app. So I worked on my film. My Young Gun Diary is going to show at a theater in New York City. It's called Cinema Village, and it's going to be shown on October 18th. No, sorry, March 18th. March 18th at 5 p.m. It's a Friday, and this is part of socially relevant film festival. My film name is My Young Gun Diary. You can see behind me there's a poster, and it is about a film about it's a documentary uh, that I follow Andrew Yan and his supporters for a whole year with my iPhone 11, and I captured the young Dan spirit and capture many events of canvassing, fundraising, protests, and people in general, their interactions with each other as volunteers. And of course, I was one of the volunteers. And so the film is going to be shown in 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks. Now let's talk about DCP. So you need to download this app. It's called DCP O-matic, OMITC, and then you can follow lots of. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but some of the numbers I was not sure how to do it. So let me share with you one. So this is beginning of my film. This is Fulton. He was doing canvassing. He was doing a phone banking canvassing. Phone bank, we call phone banking. And now, first of all, here's the name. Yeah, My Young Gun Diary. It's a feature film, and then these are the like the numbers you need to fill out. It's a feature film, and I select a single reel, and then in this tab has interlaid or some other choices, and like the three different choices. I choose this uh, with no particularly really reasons, because I still could not really tell the differences between all three choices. So I just picked this one, and it's a DCI flat, and then I also use I click 4K. Now it's debating. Some theater has no 4K capacity, and some has both 2K and 4K. So I'm taking a chance to use 4K because I set my camera as 4K. Although I shot everything on iPhone 11, still I set up 4K. Yeah, and the frame rate was 24. 24. Now over here, there's a the machine just jumps out, say JPEG 2000 bandwidth. So it has anywhere between 100 to 250. So it sort of just gave me a 150 number. Now this is a very interesting. I'm not really sure if I should click this or not. It's called re-encode JPEG 2000 data from input. So you guys, maybe you know better than I do, because I watched, I must watch 20 different YouTube videos. No one mentioned this uh, in their talks. All right. So, and then after that, you're pretty much ready to go, and then you just go into this DCP. There's a clip. I am not able to clip on it and then show you how it goes, and then you just go making DCP. Now once you click on making DCP, I made one 2 days ago. My file is pretty big. My film is 90 minutes long. I exported in Apple ProRes, so it is 112, let's just say 113 gigabyte altogether, and it took 10 hours to encode. So you have to wait, you have to plan a little better, like if you don't need to use this computer, so you can start to make DCP, then the next 10 hours, if your film is as long as I am, then you will go do something else. It's actually it's liberating, that if you know you cannot do anything on your computer, go to a coffee shop and to enjoy your life, because I am 24/7 on my computer, always working, and always something goes wrong. Something needs to tweet. Like today, since 6 a.m. in the morning, I worked on six. I made my film in six versions. How does that happen? Well, say I export on H274, and then I do it with capture closed caption or without closed caption. So that came out as the 8.5 gigabyte file. In case I need to upload to say Vimeo or YouTube or any of the social media. Now then, I also export my film in Apple ProRes 422, and that is about 80 gigabyte. So I upload one with caption, one without burned. Yeah, so just I have separation. And then the other one is I did the third one is Apple ProRes 422 HQ, which means a much higher resolution, and that is about 115 gigabyte. So then I also separate with closed caption, one with closed caption, one without closed caption. Yeah. So in that sense, whenever I need it, I'm already there, right? So the reason I'm still making these things in the last minute is because I'm constantly watching my film, and I find little problems, or I want to make it better, including insert one last soundtrack, or sometimes I look at the credits, because the film involves 100 people, 1 plus 100 people. So I had to make sure all the fonts is right, all the names are not missed. So yeah, it's just like it's like a constant tweeting, constant correcting, constant feeling like I have to, upgrade or make it better. So it's a little bit, it's kind of sickening though. So I cannot wait for this whole thing to go over with, and then I can move on my next project, which is a music film. Yeah, music topic film. Now, so all of that said, so please, if you're in New York area, please come to Socially Relevant Film Festival. It's going to start on March 16th all the way to 20th in person. And my film is going to be shown on 18th. And I'm going to, listed in the description. So 18th is a Friday, March 18th, Friday, 5 p.m. in Cinema Village. My Young Gun Diary is going to be shown there. and hope hope my DCP works. And the good thing is, once we submit our DCP to the festival, and the festival will bring to the cinema, they're going to do a test. So hopefully everything will be fine, because I can't really test on my computer. You need a special DCP machine to test your DCP. Yeah. So I was hoping to show you how I did it. In this app, actually, I'm now able to sort of click this, click that, and to show you. So what I could do is to show you my film trailer. Yeah, I can show you the trailer. So while I'm looking for the trailer, what happened is the 90-minute film is a told a story about Andrew Yan's 2020 presidential campaign. He was running for Democrat primary, and I just run into these people who are such what do you could I say supporter of Andrew Yang, and I've never seen people like that before in my whole life. So it was just a very inspiring to see people who gave up their life and just to devote to this Andrew young person who happens to be a Chinese American Chinese, and so to 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 just witness people's passion, I started to capturing. So ended up I went to 12 different cities and captured lots and lots of people's action there, canvassing for NGN's campaign and protesting March, UBI March, and UBI is Universal Basic Income. And so just all right, here we go. Yes, this is I'm going to show you the trailer of how do I make it bigger? Oh yeah, here we go. This is the trailer, only 1 minute 43 seconds. It's the latest trailer I have made.
Told you why he's different and why that's good and why it goes to the question of electability.
I am that candidate. I can build a much broader coalition to beat Donald Trump.
I grew up in Shanghai, China, and I studied violin and viola. I left home at 17, joined Chinese Army Orchestra. In those days, that was one of the best career moves for many musicians.
Show me the money. Show me the money.
UBI is freedom.
Democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. For this country, not left, not right, but forward.
That's Israel. He's keep walking to another house.
You get off my fucking property. You have no right being on my fucking property. You Chinese people, go back to fucking China.
You do have to have certain like preparations in your mind.
We want Yang! We want Yang!
I wrote it. Andrew Yang.
This is not the end.
You brought me back from being too far gone.
Yay. So that's the trailer. I have built several trailers. One of them is 2 minute 30 second. I think it's too long. This one is 1 minute and 43 second. What you want to do in trailer is that you want to show the short story, but that you don't want to tell too much. You want people to click. You want people to continue to watch the film. So I hope you guys can make it to my screening of my Yangon Diary in New York City. And if you cannot make it, and you can also see it online. I left it on Vimeo on demand. What does that mean? Vimeo on demand is Vimeo, Vimeo. It is a site like video, presentation site like YouTube, but Vimeo is a little bit better quality in terms of video. They compress less for videographers. So a lot of filmmakers leave their videos or films on Vimeo, and you can also showcase your own work by set a price on your work. You can say, I want to sell this movie for $1.99, $2.99, $5.99, and then people can go in there to watch, and they can pay a fee to watch you. Vimeo takes 10% after all the revenue come in. So I have set my film at a price that's $4.99. You can watch. For $9.99, you can download the film. So hopefully you will check my my film on Vimeo. I'm gonna put all this information in the description below this movie. And also, I just want to also talk about, since I can already show you DCP, like exactly how I move in, because I thought I can click this, click that to show it to you. The process of applying for film festival, right, and then being accepted, that took about anywhere between 2 months to 8 months long. You wait, and after that, a filmmaker needs to know the development continues. It did not stop. Once your film being accepted by film festival, in person especially, you need to develop your plan to get audience for yourself and for the film festival. So this is how I am doing right now. Since I live in New York City, my film festival, the last film festival, is from New York. It's called Socially Relevant Film Festival. So I'm trying to fill the hall, yeah, for my film. I want as many people as I can get to see the film. And despite my film is on Vimeo or not, because a lot of people cannot come, then they go on to Vimeo, they can see it. But to watch a film in the film theater is a very different experience than someone buy your film to watch online or on their big television. Yeah. So when you watch a film, it's a group activity. It's this one solitary time that the lights is off. You cannot do much. You cannot look at your phone. You cannot make a phone call. You cannot do a lot of things but watch a film. Yeah. So, and that's something very special. And also, for me, when I watch other people watch my film, it is that I really observe their reactions to my film, whether they're very amused by it, or they're sad by it, or they're inspired by it. So that experience is so awesome for me and for filmmakers to be with their audience. It's like when you play a concert, right? A concert pianist, or for myself, I'm a violist. And there's nothing like that to perform for live audience, because you see their reactions, and it is not playing a CD. It's not selling a DVD or CD to someone that they are watching themselves in their own, space. So all of that said, I'm trying to say is the development, it goes on, and so for filmmaker and for myself, I keep inviting people to come to see the film, and I also publicize the event on social media. I am on Instagram, on my Twitter. I am on WeChat. I am on LinkedIn. I'm on what else? Facebook. Yeah, and I'm on YouTube. So I have an advantage of I have my own YouTube channel, so I can talk about my film. So I actually am interviewed by many different organizations about this film. So next big sort of a break is going to be on Clubhouse. Clubhouse has a club called Hollywood Chit Chat. They interview different filmmakers or different artists. So they're going to interview me on March 10th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That means 9 p.m. New York time, so Eastern time. So if you're around, and tune in, and it's like a radio station. You can listen to it. Anyway, so all of that said, I think I'm going to end this sort of last minute um, broadcast, and I hope my DCP works, and I hope your DCP works, and we keep creating art, keep creating films, and no one can stop you, or no one can stop us. And it is up to us to tell stories. And the fun thing and the gratifying thing is um, our story with listening, and hopefully people will enchanted by our stories. And yeah, and then we, the storytellers, getting satisfaction from telling stories, right? So everything's about storytelling. All right, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. And here is the YouTube channel. So yeah, and hope you are safe, and hope you're enjoying this sort of a COVID. Hopefully COVID is going to become a thing of a past, and then we can get back to our normal lives, and yeah, have more activities, have more human connecting or connection activities, right, rather than isolation. Okay, great, thank you so much. All right, bye now. So check my Yangon Diary. You can Google my Yangon Diary. You can find our website. All right, thank you so much. Bye now.